Florence and Susan's Super Sky Slide Adventure, a magical story, teaching creativity, imagination, and thinking outside the box. The playground problem. Florence and Susan were best friends who loved drawing, dancing, building, and imagining new things. One sunny morning, they rushed to their favorite playground, but something was different. The giant slide, the biggest, curviest, tallest slide in the whole neighborhood, was closed off with a sign, "Broken, do not use." Susan frowned. "Oh no, that's the best part of the park." Florence knelt beside the slide and whispered, maybe this is a chance to get creative." Susan tilted her head. "How can we be creative when our favorite slide is broken?" Florence smiled. "Just wait, creativity can fix anything." Imagination sparks. Florence pulled out her tiny idea notebook. Susan grabbed a stick and began sketching shapes in the dirt. "Let's imagine a new slide," Florence said. Susan's eyes widened. "A slide that twists like a ribbon." "And has rainbow lights inside," Florence added. "And maybe it can play music when you go down." Susan giggled. They drew and wrote until the dirt was filled with swirls, loops, ramps, stars, and zigzags. Suddenly, the ground rumbled. Their drawings began to glow, bright, shimmering colors swirling like paint in the air. Susan gasped. "Did we just create magic?" Florence nodded. "When creativity is strong, anything can come to life." The slide of imagination, whoosh! Their drawings lifted off the ground and formed a huge, sparkling slide, bigger than any slide they had ever seen. It stood 3 stories tall, wrapped like a spiral rainbow. It glittered with glowing stars. It hummed with cheerful music. A sign appeared at the top, "The Slide of Imagination, built by Florence and Susan." Kids gathered around, speechless. "Is it safe?" one asked. Florence nodded proudly. "It's made of imagination, and imagination is the strongest thing of all." The magical ride. Susan climbed to the top first. She sat down, took a deep breath, and slid. Zoom! Sparkle! Swirl! Way! As she slid, the slide changed to match her imagination. Flowers popped out, glittery butterflies danced. Music followed her like a parade. And the slide's color shifted with every move. When Florence slid down, the slide changed again, this time into ocean waves with dolphins, bubbles, and shimmering blue lights. The slide didn't just move bodies, it moved creativity. Every child who slid down saw a new world. A lesson for everyone. Parents and teachers were amazed. "How did you two make this?" they asked. Florence beamed. "With imagination, sketches, and teamwork." Susan nodded. "And creativity. Whenever something seems broken, creativity helps you see new possibilities." The playground manager smiled. "Maybe we don't just need a new slide. Maybe we need a new way of thinking. Thank you, girls." The slide stays forever. At the end of the day, the magical slide didn't disappear. It stayed in the playground, glowing softly as the sun set. A new sign appeared. "Creativity makes magic everywhere." Florence and Susan looked at each other. "Ready for our next creative adventure?" Florence asked. Susan grinned. "Always." And they skipped home, heads full of ideas, hearts full of imagination, and smiles as bright as their magical slide. Life lesson. Creativity can turn problems into possibilities. Imagination is powerful. Use it every day. Teamwork makes creative ideas even better. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Bye.